Okay, hi, Paul Sackett, Good News Planet. I'm here with DrZvi Pearlstein, doctor, MD. Is that right?
Yeah, well, how'd you say my name?
I didn't say your first name probably well. How do I say your first name?
Zvi.
Zvi. Okay, Zvi, please accept my apologies,
Fine.
especially to a United States Air Force veteran, and who has launched a SitFit chair that maybe he's going to put me in and then let me go. Your COVID-proof personal home gym chair, and with people not wanting to go, in essence, in many cases, to gyms right now, or maybe even leaving their house right now, this is a perfect item, and we're going to talk about it. And it's a very interesting SitFit chair. I like the way it looks. Now, I didn't try it, but I know exercising, and if you can exercise while you're already relaxing or sitting, you've done a good thing. Or in Yiddish, we'll say, just for the fun of it, since I didn't say your name properly, it's a mensch kind of a thing, and it's a beautiful item. So tell us what it is.
Well, I'll address the mensch issue. Not only is it a mensch device, but you're doing total core, abs and low back as a mensch. You're sitting up. You're not lying on your back with your hands behind your head, which is a great improvement over even many thousands of dollar gym equipments as well as a total gym. Basically, I'm retired orthopedics, and most people don't know. They do know that smoking, drinking, drugs, they're risking their health. They don't know that sitting all day to eat, to work, to drive, to sit at a computer, to watch TV, et cetera, is actually the #1 killer, the #1 cause of pain and suffering, the #1 healthcare cost. And 8 years ago, looking at healthcare issues and having the ability to put my efforts into projects of my own choice, I decided, against the advice of almost everybody, because I was wacko to do it, to work on a chair. I decided, I was driven, just like Noah was driven to make an ark, and everybody thought he was a wacko. I made a chair. And what kind of chair, though? So I believe I have the first non-sedentary chair on the planet. And what it is it's a huge transformation for mankind, humankind's lifestyle, because every human being on the planet, doesn't matter what their lifestyle, how much exercise they do, their lifestyle is sedentary. They're going to spend most of their 24-hour day not moving, sitting or lying down. And now, when we're sitting, we're going to need to do studies, maybe in a medical school or certainly scientific studies, how much every hour or half day or day we need to be doing certain things in the chair. But now your chair becomes your exercise device, your fitness device. Meaning, when we went from the horse to the car, it was a transformation in transportation. When we went from IBM to Apple, it was a transformation in technological communication. We now, after thousands of years of nobody inventing an active chair, you now have a chair which doesn't get folded away. It is your sit chair for work, it's your chair for eating, it's your chair for everything. Ta-da! Now that's on the beach and it looks like a beach chair. The one we're actually going to be delivering is knee high. It is usable on the beach. It's an all-weather device, but it actually is a total body gym packaged as a comfortable, simple and easy and fun to use, multi-positional upright and reclining, as well as multifunctional chair device, which is portable as a backpack or rolling.
Okay. Yeah, this does, give that beachy feeling. And so, do we have a picture? Is there a picture amongst these things of what it is?
SitFitChair.com explains everything you need to know, and you can go in there and see the Kickstarter campaign, clicking on if you want to participate in the campaign and purchase. The chairs are selling for only $100 a piece, which is way under cost right now, but that's how Kickstarters work. You can see everything. We have hundreds of pictures out there, all over Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, and the Kickstarter and the website SitFitChair.com.
Okay. So now, to make it, I know this isn't the example, but to make a chair, being an orthopedic surgeon guru and being in this industry, what were some of the things you actually considered? You know, all bodies are not the same body. I happen to have a perfect body, and because
I can see.
I'm and a perfect brain. Obviously,
I can see.
you recognize the what you're working with. I know that, but the point is that
And a perfect heart behind you.
that at a tush. But the point of the matter is this: I'm not always perfect. I'm going to admit it right here. I'm not afraid to admit it. There has been moments where I've sat on television studios with ice on my back. I have been out of work. I've had back pain. Now it's just the shoulder pain in the feet. I know I have some, well, it's not going down to my foot. My foot just is numb. Who cares? So the point of the matter is this: how did you then give some consideration to bodies? Because each body is a world unto itself, as you, I'm sure, know. What are some of the basics you used in your
Okay.
chair?
Well, first, if you look at machines in a gym or you look at any devices on the market, a machine in the gym is not made for one particular type of person. It's made for everybody.
Good point.
But those pieces of equipment can be $2,000 and you're doing one exercise. You'll do abs, you'll do low back on a different machine, biceps on a different machine, quadriceps, different machine. In my device, you've got a sturdy, lightweight aluminum composite, which is tubular aluminum bent to fashion the frame. It's an extremely sturdy frame. We're being cautious in saying that it's usable up to a 330-pound weight for the person using. The material is a boating material, a yacht material that's all weather. It's a fantastic material. We're offering the device in 7 different colors for the material. The frame, we're painting and sealing in a black coat, a powder coat. The device is totally sturdy. It is usable for so many different things because it goes everywhere, portable as a backpack or on the shoulder or wheel it. And you can use it in the home, backyard, camping, pool, beach, gym, work, in the office, sporting events. It's limitless.
So let me ask this. In essence, as opposed to just like laying down in the ground, putting your knees up and going like this and this, I see there's some kind of a bar in behind you, right? Is that helping you from the stress and strain that certain I mean, the people go like this when they get up?
You're able to do an ab crunch from a seated position with your back and neck supported. We have padding for the neck and head and padding for the low back built into the chair device. And when you're holding up overhead, it is your abs that's doing the work of bringing forward. It's just to really support that as you're going forward, because you need to be able to pull the chair. We could alternatively put a Velcro around your chest from the chair and just pull with your abs in your chest. But you need to be able to rotate the chair forward, and that's what the bar is about.
Great. Well, congratulations. We're gonna put some information on our interview now. We're gonna put a link to your Kickstarter campaign. I wish you all the best with that. And is there anything else you'd like us to know about it?
I want everybody to know that with sedentary disease or sitting disease being the new smoking, this is probably the best solution on the planet. Why? You can go to the gym and work out. This is a gym that you have with you at all times. So it's also your chair. So it's a fitness furniture. You can actually be sitting in it. And if you do 5 minutes here or there, you're accomplishing amazing things. But you can do 30 to 60 minutes if you want, like in a gym. It is available at a very inexpensive price, which will be going up after the campaign. It's available at SitFitChair.com. And I also gave you DrZvi, ZVI.com, which gives you my whole company, which has a series of products related to musculoskeletal, muscle and joint care. They're all available on the market. I have a new book on the market, You Are Not What You Eat, A Doctor's Guide to Transform Your Pain to Pearls of Wisdom and Joy. And I have a full body stretching routine called the 1 Minute Stretch. These are all in conjunction with the chair.
All right. What a beautiful, you're not what you eat. Look at this guy. He's got shtick. All right. Well, yeah, that's not, I don't look like a cheeseburger. I don't understand it. You're right. I'm not what I eat.
You got
All
it.
Right. I look forward to seeing that. Let's do an interview on that book, okay?
Cool.
If you care to. I like you. You got good moxie, as they say back in the old country. Which means
I'm also a trumpet player. I've got hundreds of videos with hundreds of thousands of followers playing trumpet. So you can also, soul and body, the music for the soul, the chair, and the stretching, and on the book for the body.
All right. Well, you know, I'll do a duet. And actually, I'm a sax man and a piano man. All right. So I can gig with you. All right. We can get this band. Now we go remotely. Who knows? I never need to see anybody anyway. Plus, I'm going to get a chair. You're going to get a chair. And then I can just exercise. I'm going to look gorgeous. I'm going to look phenomenal. You know, I'll be honest with you. And let me just ask you. My stomach is my worst concern, okay? First of all, my colon broke, okay? So as a result of my colon breaking and the good Lord keeping me alive during that month of intensive care, I received for the joy a big hernia. Okay, so I got a hernia here. It's not like I'm overweight. I am overweight also, which isn't good. And what I want to ask you, since it's coming up here, you know, I could do another surgery to get rid of this hernia, big hernia. The doctor told me it's good to have a big hernia, not a little hernia, because it could get stuck here and there. But underneath the hernia, I do have years of, I was thin, I was fat. I was fat. 7 times I lost 35 pounds, up, down. But the fat, in essence, you can't get rid of old fat. Can you, doctor, or can you?
You know, I'm going to tell you something else. I'm not going to answer your question. You got to go to your colon expert on that. But I will tell you that all the stress in it, you know, people wonder, do the cell phones give us brain cancer? Well, we know they don't give us brain cancer, but the stress energies that get absorbed from our phone and all the functions of the phone and the driving and the relationships and the work, et cetera, those stress energies go somewhere. If you take a rubber band, you see the kind of structure that absorbs energy, either stretching or contracting. The analogy to the rubber band is the muscles and ligaments of the body. The number one muscle, one big muscle, is the heart. Why do you think heart disease is the biggest problem we deal with? It's not because of specific medical diagnoses. It's stress energies coming to the heart. Number 2, you mentioned the gut, the stomach, and a lot of the rest of the digestive system. One big muscle. Why do you think stomach? The gastroenterologists have a huge business scoping everybody for all the symptoms, stress energies. Number 3 is the muscles and ligaments of the joints. The low back is number 1. 80 to 90% of people deal with low back pain, stress energies, more than any other diagnosis. What about the knees, the neck, the shoulders? So again, sedentary disease is all a part of this. And dealing with those stress energies and dissipating them is a matter of staying healthy. It's about motion. Life is motion. Motion, soul, spirit, intellect, emotions, body, heart, lungs, blood vessels, muscles, and joints. The chair, SitFit Chair, SitFitChair.com, allows all that. I can't help you with the colon, but if you're moving everything else, I assume your colon may do better. Put on a good, nice belt that tucks everything in.
I'm going to add one other little tidbit of, since I'm enjoying this. So I grew up in the shoe business, okay? My dad had a little shoe store up here in Tarrytown, New York, okay? And my dad said, man was not created to stand up. He said we should be on our 4s. Now, you as an orthopedic guy, do you go along with Maxie? That we would it be better off? We would have been better off on our 4s than on our 2s.
You want to be like a dog or a cat?
I don't know.
I think, listen, I had a parrot. I had a Kaik parrot, and his wings were clipped. So if I took him out of the cage and he walked around the house, he was like a midget, and he would talk. And it's like there's another person in there. Pretty funny. So I think that's the way to go, like the parrots. Talk and walk.
Last question. Thanks again. What's good news for you? What would be good news for you?
Well, being an observant Jew, I'll tell you, Moshiach is here. So what's Moshiach? Moshiach is a time when really we will know peace on earth. There won't be war. There won't be murder. There won't be stealing. People will live like my book discusses. We're not bodies, even though you need your body, your scuba gear, your spacesuit, your car, your outer shell needs to be in great shape because the soul actualizes, the soul being non-physical, which is really who we are, actualizes through the body. But if we only see ourselves as a soul entity, we're all totally equal. The question is, how do we use the body? If we see ourselves as equal, we'll be kind to each other. I'd like to see, my mother was a Holocaust survivor. My father's father had a stroke, a crippling stroke at the age of 40. I'd like to see no more evil, no more pain and suffering. And that's what my life has been about, going to Princeton, going to medical school, working as an orthopedic surgeon with the Air Force, and now working on my own projects, my company, Missing Links Health. It's about conquering pain and people finding contentment with each other and love for each other. That's my wish.
Sei gesund. My friend, thank you very much. I appreciate you taking time to speak with us. Speak to you again. Take care.
Great job, Paul. You got a big heart behind you. I wasn't talking about your tuchus. You got a perfect heart, series of hearts behind you.
Okay. All right. Thanks so much. Take care.